Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do my May TBR game. This is a game I play every month where it picks my TBR for my physical and audio books. Some of them are Kindle books, but I have my own Kindle TBR game too. So I try not to pick Kindle books all that much, but some of them are Kindle books. Um, and yeah, I really enjoy playing this. And I did not complete my April one. I was very close, but I did not complete it, so I did add a punishment roll. I am also participating in 5 readathons throughout the month of May, so it's going to be a busy month. But 3 of them are weekend readathons. One of them is 2-week readathon, and the other one is a Patreon week long, so I won't talk about that one. And if any of these books meet those, I will talk about them. But each readathon I'm going to do a TBR for. So, but let's see how the rolls were to me in May.
Roll number 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bookworm box.
Roll number 1 was a bookworm box, and for this one I'm going to do All Roads Lead Here by Marietta Zapata. This was January's book. I'm going to try really hard to read all of the books I get for Bookworm Box in the year. So, as I said, this was January. I've read February and only have March and April to read. I haven't received April yet, so I figured I would start with January. I have this on audio and Kindle. It's a little chunky, but it's not too bad. And what I've also been starting to do is put the author's note inside the book so I don't lose them. So yes, I have no idea what this book is about. I think it's a road trip, but I was like, I have almost all of her books, if not all of them, on audio, so I would like to read more books by her. So I'm excited to read this one.
Roll number 2 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still a book, so watch someone's TBR and still the book they're reading. The first one I see that I watch and I own will be the one I read.
Book roll number 2 was Steal a Book, and for this I watched both Cassidy and Mel's TBR games, or TBR for me, and they both had this one, and it is Priest by Sierra Simone. And I'm super excited to read this. I haven't read this one before. And I am also going to use this for Becca's Bookoffly 48-hour round for roll number 2, which was God's, because he is a priest. And yes, I have this on audio. I have the other 2 books on audio too, Saint and Sinner. So if I enjoy it, I might continue. But I'm super excited to read this one. I don't know really all that much, but I'm excited. I've read a few Sierra Simone books, and I wasn't the hugest fan. Actually, I think I only read one. I think I gave that 3 stars. So, but I am excited to read this.
Roll number 3 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Audible.
Roll number 3 was Audible, and again, I could have picked anything for this, but what I am going to pick is Savage Lovers by Sophie Lark. This, I have the whole series on audio. It is the Brutal Birthright series, and this is perfect for the Mafia Readathon. I plan on reading books 2 through 6, so I figured why not just make it easy for myself and pick this one because I plan on reading it the first weekend of May. Um, so yeah, this is the third book in the Brutal Birthright series. I know this one is like the least favorite in the series, so I'm kind of scared, but I think the reason people don't like this one is one of my favorite tropes. So it's we shall see. I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like with people talking about this that it is that. So we shall see. Um, but I'm super excited to continue on Sophie Lark. I've only read one book by her so far, and I've really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and that was the first book in the Brutal Birthright. Um, so yes, but Savage Lovers is for Audible.
Roll number 4 is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A KU book.
Roll number 4 was KU, and for this one, I'm going to do Broken Vow, which is book number 5 in the Brutal Birthright series. I don't own this, obviously, and it is all of her books are on KU. I do own the audiobook, and I am going to read this during the Mafia readathon during the first week of May. So, yes, it's on KU, so I'm counting it.
And my punishment roll for not completing April's TBR is 3. 1, 2, 3. A new release.
Roll number 5 in my punishment roll was a new release. And for this, I am reading Looking for You by Kelly Elliott. This is the last book in the Bog Creek Valley series. And this is book number 5, I think. This comes out on May 17th. So I'm going to read this. I was going to read it anyway, so I figured my punishment roll wasn't very mean to me. So I'm excited to read this and finish the series. Those are all of the books I am going to be reading throughout the month. Not too bad. I have 2 physically and the rest are on Audible and my Kindle. So yeah, as I said, I will be participating in 5 readathons throughout the month, and each one will have its own TBR and vlogs for the most part. The last one, the Patreon one, probably won't have a vlog because I don't want to tell you about that because it's not my Patreon. So yes, but all of them will have vlogs, and yeah, I'm super excited. So if you've read any of these, which ones do you want me to read first? And what are your plans for May? And I'll see everyone later. Bye.